are you guys doing today? It's me, Anthony Tirado with AJT FX Learning. I actually wanted to answer a question that I received in regards to what is a spread? You know, a lot of people may think, oh yeah, I'll grab a piece of toast, throw some of on that, and boom, that's a spread, right? No. We're talking Forex here. So actually, I want to give you guys a brief introduction into what is a spread when you're looking into the Forex market, how we could identify that spread and actually consider that into our trading strategy. But before we do that, make sure you're connected with us, whether if it's on Instagram, Snapchat, like our page on Facebook, follow us on Twitter to get and take advantage of those signals, markups, and great trader tips we have. And for those individuals who haven't, make sure to visit AJT FX Learning for more information. Now, as we dive into what is a spread, the first thing that I actually want you guys to know is that a spread is actually the difference between your bid and your asking price. And pretty much once you subtract the two, what that's actually going to do is going to help you identify how many pips or how many micro pips you need to attain before you get into profit. So if you actually look at this right here is currently our mobile MetaTrader 4 advanced view. We actually have a video in regards to the mobile MetaTrader 4 platform overview, so I'll make sure to actually include that in the description below. But this is actually the advanced view, so once you're in it, just switch it up to advanced, fairly easy, and you're going to be able to identify your bid and your asking price. Now, if you look at the picture, you have your Euro USD, which is your first currency pair, and you're going to notice that it actually has the spread already there for you. So Euro USD, the spread is currently 6. Now, the great thing that I love about the broker I utilize, which is Trader's Way, is that they have small spreads. So what does having a small spread allow you to do in the market? It allows you to get into profit a lot more faster. So pretty much, for example, if we look at Euro USD, you could actually subtract the asking and the bid, and you're going to get 0.00006. And what that does is once you move that and move the decimal place 4 places to the right, you're going to get 0.6 pips, which is also 6 micro pips. And that's why you see 6 at the Euro USD. So pretty much if we actually go into the market for 1 second, let me see if we can do that. Right now we actually have Euro USD. We're on the 5-minute chart. What we're going to do is we're actually going to grab this right here, our crosshair, just so you guys can see in reference to what I mean when we talk about our spreads. You know, this right here is currently the basic template at our tool suite, which gives us our spread at the bottom. But ideally, if we come into the market right here, and let's say we wanted to sell in the market, what we do is you could actually grab and this could actually help you calculate how many pips you gained as well. For example, if we actually were here for the upsell, boom, you click that and you grind it up and you see it was 81 pips, 819 micro pips. So 10 micro pips equals 1 pip. So pretty much as we go back to the spread, you see currently the spread is 4 micro pips. So what that tells you is that pretty much when you go 4 micro pips down, and that's what you need to get before you get into profit. So whenever you actually get into a sale, for example, we'll do it right now since we're on our demo. Let's go to our terminal. For example, if we wanted to, let's say, sell the market, and we could do a 0.1, we see that the spread is 3. So pretty much what that's going to do is, what we do is you can multiply your spread by your bid, and you'll see that I have a 0.1, so 0.1 times 4 is 0.4. So if we sell the market, we're going to be negative that amount. Alright, so if we actually go back to our notes, one thing that I want to make sure that we mention is that you're always going to notice that your spread is continuously changing. Now, normally it will stay between the range that it's in, but make sure that you're actually identifying before you enter the trade where the spread is at. The only reason that I say that is because you're going to notice that spreads actually vary through market conditions. So for example, if you see a news coming out or if you see a session that's opening or is closing, you're going to see the spread change. So ideally, if you have a higher spread, just be patient. Wait till that news event happens, wait till the close of the session. The session is already into the session. So once it's back to normal, you could get into those trades. So whenever you are trading, make sure to take that in mind in regards to that's why you're always going to be in negative. But at the same time, that's what you need to overcome to start seeing some profits in the market. But before anything, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video in regards to what was a spread and you take it into effect. If you found some value, make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the other side.